So, self-alignment here. So, I have a message. Oh, yeah. So, when we're on a spiritual journey or just starting out on one, uh, we feel refreshed and like we can pretty much do anything. We feel like a superhero, and so oftentimes we'll do things that are outside of our comfort zone. This is usually indicative of spiritual growth. So, welcome to my channel, and I'm glad to hear this. Um, it shows that you're very determined and willing to do everything in your power. It means you can manifest anything. When we're on the spiritual journeys in life, it's a new experience. It's something we've never done before. And so we'll generally put everything we have into it, and we'll also often feel like supernatural. It may seem kind of difficult because you have a lot going on, but see if you can't tell, he's toting those wands all the way to their destination. So, this means that you're able to put down what you can't deal with at this time, and you're only dealing with the things that you can. So on our spiritual journey, we're trying to cut all the BS out. All the things that aren't required of us. It is inquiring that we'll be caring and loving and empathic and compassionate toward others, that will be more intuitive, following our intuition and making better, accurate choices for our future as an individual and human being. Good news is on the horizon. You'll be receiving messages, some of them you'll understand and some of them you won't, but you'll be receiving messages to your status in your journey. And once you realize that these messages are for you, based on your journey, then they'll start coming more often, and then you'll, and on this journey, we'll come into contact with people who are very immature, who are jealous of our journey. They may or may not know why. It doesn't really matter. But the point is you'll run into that, and that's how you'll know. When you're running up against opposition, jealousy, rivalry, and it's a very painful truth, but it will bring justice to your situation and continue to grow you. It will give you second chances in things that you thought were dead. Jobs, relationships, thoughts, But, and sometimes you'll find out that on a spiritual journey, you'll start seeing people fall away. This is the universe's way of taking people out of your life that are serving it no purpose. You need to allow this process to happen, because it's what's keeping you in this upright position here as a head of household, head of your position at work, in your relationships. Every relationship that you have matters. Every relationship you should give 100% to. This is something else you'll see. Issues at work, relationship, love, mild jealousy. Now, it can become bad, but usually when you're nearing an achievement in your spiritual journey, you will see this card, and you will know that you are fighting it off regardless, and it is just mild. But just so you know, everything you're doing is in balance, and you are going to have a fair outcome in this journey. Things are going to be relieved to you, and some of it may hurt, and some of it may not, but it is showing that you are emotionally walking away from situations that are no longer serving you any purpose, whether that be a job, a relationship, a friendship, a situationship. You didn't start this journey without knowledge, and you don't intend to continue this journey without finding out the appropriate knowledge that you need. This may come from a family friend, a priest, a lawyer, a counselor, whatever. But the pick card here is sun is out. That means this is a journey that you're supposed to be on, and every step you've made up until this point was accurate. All the steps that you're making is going to bring you the utmost happiness and joy in your life, and it's going to bring you a lot of fortuitous and auspicious moments. If you would like a reading with me, please send me an email message at soulfulalignment73@gmail.com with your name and what you would like a reading about, and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. Please continue having a good day. Love, light, and peace.